over here in South Weber, Utah. This is the Kingston Fort-Morrisite war site. Sons of Utah Pioneers marker 128. The monument was placed here to commemorate a 3-day little-known battle that occurred in June of 1862. The Kington, or Kingston Fort, a 645-foot enclosure, was built on this site in 1853 to protect the early settlers from possible Indian attacks. Since there was no Indian problems in South Weber, the fort was deserted in 1858. In early 1862, the fort was taken over by Joseph Morris, an excommunicated member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. He had founded a church commonly known as the Morrisites. At one time, the Morrisite fort population exceeded 200 men, women, and children. In June of 1862, 3 men who no longer believed in Morris's teachings attempted to leave the fort. They were captured by a Morrisite posse and forcefully returned to the fort. Responding to a report by observers of this action, the sheriff and a small posse approached the fort with the intention of taking the men for a formal hearing on charges in which they were accused. The request was denied, and further attempts were blocked. As a result, acting Governor Frank Fuller ordered a militia under the command of Robert T. Burton to proceed to the fort. Even this large, heavily armed group failed to free the imprisoned men. A cannonball fired into the fort killed 2 women and seriously wounded a teenage girl. As the army assaulted the fort and breached the gates, 2 militiamen were killed. In the evening, confusion, Morris, his second-in-command, John Bakes, and 2 more women were killed. In all, 7 people died. After the death of their leader, the Morrisites scattered, with most going to Soda Springs, Idaho. Others settled in Carson City, Nevada, and Deer Lodge, Montana. A few other members were rebaptized into the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints and remained here in South Weber.